if there's a task on your computer you do the same way every week, maybe even every day, ChatGPT can pretty much do it for you now. In the codec side of the ChatGPT desktop app, so you're going to make sure you download the desktop app and log in, you record yourself doing the task once, it watches your screen and listens to you, and it builds a skill that runs it again on its own, clicking and typing across your apps for you. And a quick heads up before we start, this specific feature is Mac only right now, and it does need a paid plan, but eventually it'll come to everyone. But in the meantime, if that's you, here's how it works, and I'll show you the whole thing live. And if you'd like a script to follow while you record yourself, there's a simple template prompt below this video. You can read or paraphrase as you walk through your steps. So in the desktop app in ChatGPT, which we are in right now, there's chat and work. The usual process of building a skill was going to plugins, going to skills right here, and then going to create and creating a skill. But now there's the record a skill option. So by going to plugins, by clicking skills, you can do record a skill. Another way to do it is to go to a new chat. Let me delete that. And you go and hit the plus button, and then you search up record, and there it is, record and replay. So you can click that, and now it'll do the same process. And you can follow it up with a prompt if you want to. So I'm just going to delete that because I got to show you how to get that. If you want the other option, you just go to plugins, and then you type record and replay, and you'll see it here. And all you got to do is hit install. So how about we do the easier version, which is going to skills. And by the way, you might have to install that to see this option inside of skills. Maybe. I am not too sure on that at the time of recording. But anyway, you hit record skill, and I'll show you what to do here. We're going to be working on a LinkedIn post in the process I usually go through. So record a skill. Okay, so I can confirm that you need to install that record and replay before you're able to see that option in your skills. There we have it. So record my workflow and turn it into a reusable skill. I recommend you use work or you use codecs for this. But in this case, work will be just fine, and I'll hit send. So here we go. As we can see, the record button is now going, so it's listening to me. Hey ChatGPT, this is a demo for an AI lab video, but it's actually something I tend to do a lot. So let's begin. I'm going to head over to Chrome, and this is for a LinkedIn post. So I'll go to the home and start a new post. And usually I will either type out or use Whisperflow to speak out my prompt. So I'd say, so that was me speaking a voice prompt. I tend to do for my writing. Sometimes I actually just physically write. I like to space out sentences for ease of readability for people. So I'll do that. So spacing out the sentences. There we go. And then sometimes what I like to do is copy this, go to ChatGPT, and then actually prompt it in here and say, so I'm voice prompting. And by the way, you can voice prompt by using the dictate tool right inside of ChatGPT here, but mine's just a waveform on the bottom. So I type or just dictate, here's a LinkedIn post I'm working on. Please make it shorter and more cogent and more comprehensive overall. So I give it a prompt like that, send it the LinkedIn post, and then I might just select medium or high. I guess high is fine, and send. So ChatGPT could probably do this part on its own. By the way, I'm kind of speaking to my screen in case it's recording the audio as well. It might not be. You can do this whole process also in Claude Cowork, and Claude Cowork records your screen and your voice from what I've heard, and I still have yet to test it, but I'll be testing it for a video for you all soon. So this might be picking up my audio, might not. I might have to re-explain some of this so it knows what's happening with the recording. But here we go, much more concise. Let me take a read of it quick. Yeah, looks good to me. So I'm going to hit copy, and then I'm actually going to put it right back in the chat, and then separate this and create an image now. So I'm going to hit the plus, choose create image. Please create an image that captures the main idea of the following LinkedIn post using a hand-drawn image style, which is just the image style I like to do. So there is that, and it has the post. So I'm going to send that, and now I'm going to have the image as well. And as that is loading, I'll just go ahead and copy this. I'll remove this text from the LinkedIn post, paste that in. Again, make sure all the sentences are spaced out. See if that's accurate. Yeah, that's fine. That part is together, but that's okay. And now it's all good to go. So now I just need to add the image when it's ready. So I'm going to head back. The image is loading here. And now we patiently wait. And there we have it, on the bleeding edge of AI. A lot happening here, but that's okay. I think it's pretty cool. So I'll hit the share button, and then I'm going to download this image. So it's downloaded, as we can see. And now I'll go back to LinkedIn, hit add, I guess it just add media. Go to downloads and upload that. Looks good to go. And then hit next. Double check everything is good and that the spacing is good. And hit post. And the LinkedIn post is now live and everything looks good to go. So now I'll go back to ChatGPT and I'm going to hit stop, the red button. So now it says I'm done recording and it's going to inspect the recorded steps and convert them into a reusable skill. And while it's doing that, you could send a follow-up prompt right on the bottom here explaining the skill. But we're actually going to see what it comes up with on its own and then maybe tweak it a little bit. And there we go. 2 minutes later, it said it created it. So created and validated published LinkedIn post. So this is where it's stored on my computer. And how about we go and check? So I'm going to go to plugins. I'm going to go to skills and I'll type in LinkedIn, publish LinkedIn post. Great. So I'll click on this and let's see, polish the post, create the companion image, stage the LinkedIn post, and publisher pause. So it might be able to publish for us, maybe not. We might have to do that step, but now the whole skill is set up. And if it still doesn't get some things right when it does it, which by the way, it's going to use computer use in Chrome to do only the LinkedIn part because everything else it can do on its own. If it messes up still, what you can do is you can just call up the skill. So I'm just going to copy the title of it and you can try now if you want, uninstall it, open it up too. But I'm just going to go to new chat and all you got to do is hit the plus and type in LinkedIn or something like it and look for this icon and click on that and there it is. And then you can say, make the following changes to the skill. And then it'll go ahead and do that for you and it'll be updated in the same spot. So that is a new way to make a skill and it works just like training a new hire. You do the task once out loud and now it is something you can trigger anytime with fresh details. It's great for things like filling the same form every week, pulling a report off a website, or drafting and sending out your content. Record it once and stop doing it by hand. Try it on your most repetitive task and let me know how it goes.